world. This is Madeline Hubbard here. Super excited to come to you with our fifth part of our series to our 7 deadly sins of a dreamer. Now, how many of you have dreams that you have been too afraid to go after? Well, that's our series. You cannot be a fearful dreamer. You have to walk by faith in everything that you do, because all things do come together for those who love God, who are called according to his purpose. You have to have faith, and not just into God and the things that he has promised unto you, but have faith into yourself. Do not be afraid to go after those things. And I think that is one thing that holds a lot of talented people up. I see a lot of people who are so talented, have so many great ideas, have so many things to offer to the world, but they never are discovered because they are afraid to take a risk. They are afraid to go out there and do the necessary, because you can't always just do your best at something and just try a little bit. You have to go out and do whatever it takes. You have to do what's necessary to get the things that you want. You cannot be afraid. Sometimes it is scary when you're stepping out on faith and you really don't see the end of the tunnel, but you have to hold on to your why. Why are you doing this? How does it feel when you think about your dreams? How does it feel when you sit and you imagine the things that you want, your ideas, your talents, the things that you want to do with your life? How happy are you in that moment when you dream? And you have to hold on to that. And you also have to hold on to the reason why you want to do it. If I go out and be the next Rachel Ray, have an amazing cook show, what would that do for me? What would that do for my family, my kids? My why of fulfilling my dreams is because ... blank, blank. You fill in that blank. But that is going to keep you going on the times you want to quit. You're going, you're running. You're afraid. It gets dark. You don't know what's going to happen, and you're afraid, and you want to just turn around. But you can't do that when you have a dream. You can't do that when you have a why to fulfilling those dreams. Think about that. And I don't want to get really deep today, but I really want you to think, because I've been there. I have dreams. As you all know, I have my dreams. I mentioned Rachel Ray, but I do have a dream of a cook show, and that's why with my Dainty Dish, I have my online cook show, and I'm giving you guys what my dream is, which is being a culinista and having that cook show and doing what I've always wanted to do since before I can remember. It was scary. I was super excited into the day my Dainty Dish launched, and I was afraid to launch it. I know how that feels to run, and then when you finally get there, you're afraid because you don't know how people are going to respond. Did I hit something when I said that? You don't know what people are going to say. You don't know what your family and your friends are going to think of you, because you were bold enough to fulfill your dreams when they weren't. Fear is an important factor to think about, but don't give too much power. Think about those fears, and if you need to write down everything that you're afraid that's going to happen, write it down so you'll be prepared. That's how you tackle that. Be prepared. You write down everything you're afraid of when accomplishing your dreams you know is going to happen. Typical things you think will happen that you're afraid of, go ahead and write it down. Put together a plan on what to do when those things happen so you don't have to stop your progress. That is so key, and I'm super excited. I just cannot wait to get through this series with you guys, because I feel like once we cover these key things, you can run, you can sprint, you can go after whatever it is you want, but you will not be afraid to go to that next level. You will not be afraid of what people are going to say and think of you. And this is the biggest part of the fear. You will not be afraid of failure. To me, failure is just life's way of teaching you a lesson to help you grow and get to where you want to be. My mom always says, nothing beats a failure but a try. And if you fail, get back up and try it again. So don't be afraid to fail. It's okay. We fail. How many times did Edison fail when he was trying to create the light bulb? If he had stopped, we would all be still sitting in the dark lighting candles. But he didn't. He kept going. Regardless of what people said, people laughed at him, he kept going. He was not afraid to discover his dream. And you can't be afraid either. Write down your fears. Write down your plan and things that you're going to do when those things happen to you. And everything's going to be okay. Regardless of what people say and what people think, you were bold enough and you were fearless enough to achieve your dreams. All right, guys, be blessed and remember, dreams do come true. Bye.